All right, here's the knife video. Get your third hand out of there. You guys, there's a third hand trick. You don't need to make one. You can just cut off a piece of crowbar. Get your blade out here where you can grab it. This is something that Robbie started. It was about 4 or 5 inches that crowbar. So this is crowbar, and I've got it. I think I got it straight. I mean, that's the cool thing about blacksmithing is, oh, we got a fire over here. Everything is eyeball. Everything. So if it looks straight, it probably is. I'm going to be able to grind a lot of this away. The cool thing about this is we started out, we forged this half out, and we're like, okay, let's forge that blade out. And I was like, you know what we just forged out is a perfect handle because it had nice geometry to it. It had a nice 1/4 inch. Oh, looks like I got a big ding there, but it was like the perfect handle. It's like, you know what, let's make the blade go the other way. And that's what I've got. Got the blade forged out. Real super happy with it. Never made a knife like that before. Now I've made one out of a crescent wrench with Robbie that he has. It's a pretty cool crescent wrench knife, but this is my first one out of this piece of crowbar. And worked on it last night and today, and sometimes you just got to stick with it to get the job done. So from there it'll all just be sanding and grinding, and then hardening and tempering the blade, and we'll see if it ends up with cracks or whatever. That's just the way it goes. It's bladesmithing is a very, very difficult process. These guys make it look easy. It's not. You either end up with a warped blade, a cracked blade, an off-center blade, wrong material, didn't harden right, you didn't anneal it, so it shatters on you. I mean, it's a science. And if I just sharpened that, if I actually normalized it by putting it back in the coals and covering it with all the bricks and let it cool, it'd go back to just being non-hardened, but it would be high carbon. That's probably my best bet, because then you'd have a usable piece of steel. Wouldn't hold a great edge, but it would be a sharp, usable piece of steel. If I go try to harden it, go through all that process, I'll probably screw it up and ruin the knife. But that's that for now.